Welcome back, everyone. Today I am making this Chinese takeout pepper steak recipe, and I want to say I did get inspiration for this recipe from Simply Mama Cooks. Her link will be in my description box below, also with all the ingredients and the instructions on how to make this recipe. But the first thing we are going to be doing is we're going to get a medium-sized bowl, and we're going to add some baking soda to it, 2 teaspoons of baking soda, 1 tablespoon of cold water, and 1 tablespoon of cooking wine or rice wine. I used rice wine. I normally do the rice wine. Then you're going to stir it. Add in 1 pound of thinly sliced steak. Sorry about that. Yeah, I bought some ribeye steak and sliced it up off camera. And yeah, you can make a little bit bigger chunks than I did. It just happened to work out this small. Then you're going to work in with your hands, just mixing it all up together. Then you're going to cover it with some cling wrap and place it in your refrigerator for 30 minutes. After that, after about 20 minutes of that being in the refrigerator, you can go ahead and start on your wok. What I do is I fill it halfway with water and bring it to a simmer. And you're going to blanch your meat for a minute or so until it turns a grayish color. This gives it the silky velvet like mouth feel. Then you're going to remove the meat and set it to the side. Now you're going to be working on the sauce, and in a bowl you're going to add a cup and a half of beef broth. I made this beef broth from one of my previous recipes, and I didn't have enough, so I used what I had already in my pantry, some store-bought one. You can just use the store-bought one if you don't have any homemade one. But yeah, then 2 tablespoons of oyster sauce, and I forgot to add my soy sauce. But I should have added a 1/4 of a cup of soy sauce. It tasted fine without it. But when I sat down, I didn't taste that flavor. And I was like, what is missing? And then I realized I forgot all about the soy sauce. So yeah, I just added it later. And it was fine without it. But, you know, normally, this is the first time I've ever forgot to do it. So just do a 1/4 cup of soy sauce. I love my sauce, so I also make a lot more sauce than most people. But yeah, then I do about a tablespoon and about 1/3 of cornstarch and 2 teaspoons of black pepper. Then I mix it all up together. Then I dried my wok off camera, then I put it back on the eye on medium-high heat until I saw some wisp of smoke. Then you need to add 2 tablespoons of oil, or you can do what I did and just squirt some. And then I switched it around so it could get like the edges and the bottom really good. And me personally, I like my vegetables less crunchy, so I cook mine more than people typically do. So I went ahead and added my onion and bell pepper, and I cooked it for about 7 minutes, stirring occasionally, like every 2 to 3 minutes, until it was to my liking. And then we'll add the beef, and while that is getting color, I went ahead and added the whites of 2 scallions, a tablespoon of minced garlic, a half a teaspoon of ginger paste. Or not ginger paste. I didn't have ginger paste. I have minced ginger, so that works great too. Then add 2 teaspoons of sesame seed oil. And after that, you're going to push your meat aside after you stir that in all together real good. You're going to push your meat to the side. Then you're going to pour your meat or pour your sauce mixture in after you stirred it up again to make sure everything's all nice and mixed in. You don't want it to go to a boil. You just want it to get it to a thickened type of consistency. Mine ended up boiling, but it's okay. This is a pretty forgiving recipe. Then you're going to shut your heat off and coat the beef. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I always serve it with, well, what you can do is serve it with a side of rice if you want to, and then put your meat mixture on top. But me, I don't like doing all the extra steps. I want it like one plate and done, you know, kind of scoop. So I mix mine up and put it. And personally, I think it's fine with all that sauce because I do extra sauce. And it's good the next day, just like that. Put it in a container, heat it up. It's great the next day. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give me at least a like. Hit that like button, that little thumbs up button below this video or around this video. Please, I am trying my best to get my likes up. And I'm still struggling with that. So my goal is 8 likes within 48 hours. Please help me on this. Hit that like button, that thumbs up button. And if you have time, you can also give me a comment down below and subscribe to my channel. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this Chinese takeout pepper steak recipe. And I guess I'll see you buddies on my next video. Bye.